What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like? Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours.
So yes, I am using my Christmas notebook, just it's the one I had to hand. So these are the meals that I've planned for this week. It's not perfect, I'm still working on getting back to my meal planning, and there's a lot more things I want to start trying and cooking again, but for now this is what I have. So the first thing we're going to have this week, or obviously it's not in order, we're just going to do it, although I don't know why I put that number 3, but that is on Friday night, so we'll work with that. We're going to do some taco crunch wraps, so I think it's kind of like that Taco Bell style thing, but I've never actually had Taco Bell, it's going from what I've seen. So I need to get some corn mince, lettuce, onion, carrots, tomatoes, tortilla sauce and wraps for that. And then I'll make them up. I've already got some cheese sauce that I can use for that as well. And yeah, that's everything for that. Lentil soups, I already have like stock and things like that in. Obviously I've got the onions, lettuce, onions and carrots here. I just need to pick up some lentils. Takeout, obviously one night. Burritos we're going to have, so I already have the wraps. And I already have some rice in the cupboard. I just need to get some corn chicken, and my husband has some proper chicken in the freezer, so I will use that for him and my daughter. And corn chicken, and I also have some frozen broccoli and sweet corn, which I'm going to add to that already. Freezer food, so I'm just going to pick some stuff up, also see what I've got in the freezer. And then I'm going to make some air fryer chips with the potatoes that I get, that I'm also using for pierogies, and some beans I'm going to pick up. Pierogies, I have flour, so I just need to get some sour cream, cheese, potatoes, and everything else I think I've got in for that. So I'm going to make a batch of those so that we can have them one day this week, and then there will be a second batch that I can freeze for another week. And then wrap pizzas, again we already have the sauce and wraps and everything, and cheese there. Yeah, cheese there. So yeah, so that's kind of like my go-to for this week. Things might change if I decide to change it up. This is what I'm going to work with. This is what I'm going to work with my shopping list with, and go from there. I'm just getting back into this, obviously since having baby boy I've been a little bit lacking in my meal prepping and organising and proper, so we're going to get back into it. So we're going to start off nice and easy, and this is what we're going to go with. So we're going to head to the shops, and then I will show you what I got when I get back. So that is me back from the shops. As you can see, we have a lot. Excuse the mess behind that. I'm currently trying to organise stuff, so just throw a blanket over that. So I've got a couple of things. So majority Aldi. I've got one thing from Iceland Food Warehouse, whatever you want to call it. A couple of things from Home Bargains, and I have a couple of things from Asda as well, which I haven't been able to fit on the table, but I'll show you that at the end. So you obviously saw my meal plan for the week. So this is kind of what, I mean, it looks like a lot, but we were completely out of majority of things. We haven't done a proper food shop in a while. It's on me. I need to start getting back into the rhythm of cooking again. I've just become, yeah, finding it hard, but we're getting there. We're going to do it. So the thing I got was some wipes from Aldi. I don't love the nappies from Aldi when the kids get a little bit older, when the babies get a bit older. I just think they tend to smell. So I need to go and get some nappies, which I forgot at Asda, so I'll have to head back there at some point. So I've got wipes, got some apple juice. I call this the magic apple juice for the kids. They love this, and I sometimes will give it to my daughter in her school water bottle just as a treat on like a Friday or something. Generally we'll just give her water, but because this goes in clear, she can get away with it at school. And she sometimes just likes a little bit of flavour. So we call this the magic apple juice. So that's from Aldi. Diluting this apple blackcurrant and some orange. This is basically for me. I'm obsessed with this. I'm trying to reduce my Pepsi Max intake. If you've been watching for a while, Pepsi Max is a bit of a firm favourite in my household. So I need to reduce it. So I'm trying to drink a lot more water, but adding some diluting as well. Milk. My husband actually saw these that he's quite keen to try. Cold infused for water bottles, watermelon, strawberry and lemon. So you just pop it in some 500ml of cold water, I think it says. Leave for 5 minutes, and then that's better drunk within the first hour. And I just thought as well, helping me drink a little bit more water, yeah, stepping back from fizzy juice. I really need to reduce my fizzy juice intake. I got these little juices for the kids' school. When my daughter generally has a school lunch, but if she has a packed lunch, I like to give her one of these during the week. And my son will take one to nursery in his packed lunch as well. Then we've got some cat food. I've got one tub because we do have a little bit up on the side. Got her some treats. We've actually just not converted, is that the right term? brought her as an indoor cat, especially over the winter. She is really, really bad at bringing home fleas. Like, I've had so many issues with fleas in my home from her, regardless of the amount of times I comb her and everything. So I'm not sure it's where she goes and whatever. So we're thinking about trying to keep her in over the winter. And then if she wants to be an outdoor cat in the summer, we could do that. But for now, I can't contain the fleas that she seems to bring home. So we're trying to keep her in, give her nice little treats. We've got some different ones there for her to try, but we also do have some already up on the side. Going up here, okay, I'm really excited about this. Look at this. It's Fabulosa's kitchen roll. Look, scented toffee apple. Now, I know that's probably more Halloween-y, autumny kind of kitchen roll, but I mean, I'm really excited. So if they bring out a Halloween one, does that mean they'll bring out a Christmas scented one? I mean, I'm excited about that. I do have some chopped tomatoes, 2 tins of that and 2 tins of the baked beans. Just good as sides. My daughter likes it on her baked potato. I like to have them as a staple in the cupboard, as well as these bolognese sauces. Again, just a staple to have in the cupboard. We're basically out of absolutely everything like that in the cupboard, so I need to top up those. Just got some raspberry jam. And then my daughter loves this. I've shared this before. This is the smooth biscuit spread. So it's basically a knockoff of Biscoff, Aldi's version. It tastes exactly the same. My daughter loves it. And it's a treat sometimes for breakfast in the mornings. Also got some more honey for her porridge and for my son's toast in the mornings. Some spray light. Needed some more of that. I needed just to get some... I thought I picked up 2 of those. Oh yeah, there. So 2 ibuprofen. I needed those. I know this isn't the best for them, but they love it. I mean, it's disgusting, actually, if you think about it. But they love it, so I get that as a treat sometimes. Got some chicken skewers, satay flavour from my son and my husband. Love them. And just some normal ham for lunches as well. I picked up this. I've only recently just discovered it. I think I found someone on TikTok using it and I decided to try it out, and it's delicious. I am trying to be a lot more conscious of what I'm eating. And if I buy avocados, they seem to just go off quicker, or they don't, like, they take too long to, like, ripen, and then I miss the boat. And so I thought I would try this. Just have a little bit for the first couple of days. Try it out with some eggs. I thought that'd be quite nice for breakfast ideas. I got myself some Sunshine Fruit low-fat yogurts. Just, again, I'm kind of picky at night time after my dinner, so I think if I have something sweet after my dinner, it might stop me picking. That's the aim. Mango and passion fruit, apricot and peach. I love all of those, so I'm excited to try them out. My kids love raisins, so got them. I got some chew bits for their lunch boxes and just for lunches in general. So I got them. They are in the wrong section. Excuse that. Put them over there. Okay, found these. How cute are these? Pumpkin crumpets. Can you see the pumpkin face on it? Anyway, 4 of them. Spread. This is my favourite bread at the moment. It's toasty, thick sliced white bread from Aldi. I love it. I don't know why I've suddenly started liking the really thick slices, but I like that, so I'll try that one out. Then going on to sort of fruit and veg, I've got some bananas. We have a couple up there still, but they're starting to go off, so I bought some fresh ones. A little bit green, so it gives it a little bit longer. Spring onion, I love spring onion. I've got 2 lots of peppers because we go through peppers like crazy. My kids love them raw, and so do I. And I'm trying to make some own sauces and stuff, so I'll add them into that. Pink lady apples, if you know in this house, it's always pink lady apples. And I got some wonky brown onions for my soup and my dinners that I'm making this week. My daughter wanted some raspberries, so we thought we'd get them. My son loves grapes, so again, we got those. Huge big bag of carrots to go, obviously, for the sauces I'm making as well as the soup. And a big, huge packet of the potatoes there that I'm going to make with, like, pierogies and things like that. Cheese twists, again, great for lunch ideas. I like the cheese crackers from Aldi, but they didn't actually have any, so I picked up a packet of these instead. And I actually picked these up for the first time. I love macaroni pies, but these are sort of similar things, I think. Macaroni pasta and a creamy mature cheddar cheese sauce, lovingly wrapped in golden puff pastry casing. So I thought they were worth giving a try, so they are from Aldi as well. I'm excited for lunches. And then Chris, our bag was empty, so I just got some of those. Rich, we love prawn cocktail flavour in this house. I got those. Some hoops, and then sort of crispy fries, which is like French fries. Aldi's version of French fries there. So we've got all of those. What else did I get over here? Okay, so cereal, we actually have quite a bit of cereal and porridge in the cupboard, but my daughter picked this up because she loves the multigrain sort of shapes from Aldi, but she wanted to get the dino ones for my son. She thought he would like them, and he's at nursery, so she's going to try those out. And then 2 big wraps and 2 small wraps. Penny pasta, I just need to top up my pasta box because that was running a bit low. So I grabbed 2 packets of those onto the goodies, obviously. These jammy wheels are like, what are they called? Jammy Dodgers, like Aldi's version of Jammy Dodgers, and they're party rings, ice creams. Kids' lunch boxes, they're good little things to have. Again, a really bad sweet tooth at night, so I thought maybe something like this with a cup of tea after my dinner, or like sort of as my bedtime snack might be good. I'm not sure it'll hit the craving, but I really need to reduce my sugar intake, so picked those up. Saying that, these are actually from my husband's work. He loves these. They're like, what are they like? Kinder Bueno style things, but obviously Aldi's own version. Coconut. They are really delicious, but he loves them. He works 12-hour shifts, so it's quite good to have a wee sweet sort of couple of them on shift, so he likes to take them. So they actually run out of the coconut ones quite regularly. They must be quite popular, so when I see them I like to pick up a couple. My daughter is obsessed with these cookies and cream, so basically Oreos covered in white chocolate. I mean, they are delicious. She loves them. Sometimes she takes them, what we call her secret snack, to school, so I put it in her front pocket of her school bag, and if she's not enjoyed her school lunch or she's still a bit hungry after her lunch, she takes that with her into the playground. So that's her secret snack options, cookies and cream. And then I did pick up 2 packets of these. They are just some chocolate lollies. Again, they're actually for the trick-or-treaters, I thought, just to grab. So I picked up 2 packets just to have in, and then obviously if we don't use them all, then the kids will eat them up, no problem. They're good to have in. And then if you've not tried these, so Aldi's version of Nutella is Nukota. And these are really delicious little chocolate bites. They're just really tasty, and actually with a cup of coffee, just having a couple on the side, it's really good. Highly recommend trying them out. And I got some mini marshmallows. The kids like an ice cream sometimes for dessert, so my daughter loves ice cream with marshmallows on top, so I picked up those. Again, they're great for winter hot chocolates, any baking that we do, especially with Christmas coming up. Obviously you guys know how obsessed I am, so picked up just some eggs. I've been buying the bigger packs and they've been going to waste, so I thought if I just buy 6, and if I need to buy more during the week, I can always do that. These last few things from Aldi I got some ice splits, so like their version of Fabs, which are delicious, just as good. And this is their Strachan's ice cream, again the same as Mackey's, or Mackay's I think it's called. It's really, really good. Kids love it, and it's so much cheaper. So we bought a big tub of that. Fish fingers, a staple just to have in the freezer. We haven't had them in a while. And I found these, which I'm really excited about. 2 cranberry and camembert lattices. Cranberry and camembert are like literally 2 of my favourite things to have. So I'm excited to try them out. I think they must be like a little Christmassy winter sort of wintry sort of dinner. And they're just quite good to have in something like that in the freezer, which I'm excited to try out. And obviously I don't eat the fish fingers, so they're for me. And then I got some baking paper and some cling film as well, because we were totally out of all of those. So that is everything. I couldn't find, oh, I've messed it up, but you can see, I couldn't find a couple of things which I had to go to Asda for, and I still forgot a few things, so I will need to go back and get those. I also nipped into Iceland really quickly to grab a packet of this. Now, my husband and my son love this chicken. Crispy shredded chicken, £3, 100% chicken breast fillet, and it's crispy chicken. It's honestly really good. Smells delicious, actually. Really garlicky, and my son loves it, my husband loves it, so I picked up a bag of that to have. And then I also nipped into the Home Bargains because I needed to get a couple of things. This hairspray is the only one that my husband and I will use. It is a more expensive one, but it seems to be the best. My husband has quite thick hair and quite a lot of it, so that's the one we use. So that's like £3 something. I'll put the price on the screen. And then he also picked up this one. I love this soup. Now, it's not because it's a Weight Watchers healthy soup. It just is my favourite tin soup. I've said it before. I'm not a massive fan of like tinned soup, but I will eat this one and I love it. So found it in Home Bargains. It was £1 a tin, but I love it, and it's quite good to have it as a lunch option for me. So I got 3 of those, and then my husband absolutely loves this soup, again out of Home Bargains, chicken noodle soup. He loves it, my son loves it, and so does my daughter. So that is their lunch option as well. So we actually picked up 4. It can be quite expensive when you see it in like Asda or places like that, but in Home Bargains it's like 59p a packet. So we got 4 of those. Got some toothpaste for the kids. My son has this one still. He could take this one, but he doesn't like this one. So he likes this one, and my daughter likes this one. So one of each. And then finally, the last few things I got were these fruit strings. Again, little snacks for the kids in the cupboard. They are fruit related. No artificial colours. I mean, they're probably not the healthiest fruit. Concentrated fruit juice is sugar and yeah, I mean, they're not super healthy, but the kids love them and they're okay for a treat occasionally. So that is everything I got there. As you can see, quite a large amount. It came to quite a lot. The price will obviously be on the screen there, but I'm going to show you what I got from Asda really quick as well. So this is what I got from Asda. Not much, and I did forget a few things. 2 passatas. For some reason, Aldi has been out of passata sauce for ages now. So I grabbed 2 of those. I grabbed 2 of the tortilla chips for our Taco Crunch wraps. Have you tried this milk chocolate from Asda on the Essentials range? It's honestly delicious. It's 33p a bar. It's so good. I actually keep it in for cooking, baking things with the kids. So I got that 33p a bar. Definitely worth trying out. Saw this, by the way. I haven't shown my daughter. I meant to show her it. Doubly dreamy cookies and cream. I mean, yeah, it looks very good. So got that in to try, probably with some baking and things like that. I don't think that spread on toast would be that nice, but got that. Needed to get some spinach, couldn't find that. The only cheese I could find in Asda, and also Aldi didn't have the one. Anyway, it's not bad. It's not the most flavoursome, but it is okay. So it'll be fine for what we need it for. Chicken, corn pieces. I needed to get corn mince, which I forgot for my taco crunch wrap, so that will be getting picked up today. Again, when I pick up my son from nursery. I also forgot to get lentils for the lentil soup and nappies for my son. So yeah, but this is what I got from Asda.